I don't even feel attached to this strange old blue lock icon. Are you attached to this? Would you be sad if I changed it? I don't, that's just like some random public domain image I found, I think. And nobody calls me Selkik. Did you at least learn, I had an idea that if all we need is like a few thousand Lojbanists to name themselves basic words, and then you'll be able to learn Lojban just by learning everybody's names, right? Did you at least learn that a Seshkiku is a lock? That's my husband as is one of his names is IX key. So then he got the name in Lojban Shkiku key. So then I got from that having the name Seshkiku lock, a thing opened by a key. Seshkiku, Seshkiku. Those are the same, or they're different, but they mean the same. If you take a separate word se and put it with the word shkiku, then you get a verb meaning lock, se shkiku. Or if you take the rafsi sel and attach that to the and if you attach the sel to the shkiku like sershkiku, then you get one word. That's a verb meaning lock, sershkiku. And then if we're over here, we have a lalchu, and there's also a Lojbanist named lalchu, lake, la lalchu. So then if you just have to we just have to have enough Lojbanists that there's somebody can be named lamdu, lamp, lamdu, and someone can be named trishu, tree. And if we have Lojbanists named all of the words, then you won't even have to like learn from a dictionary or a list of words or anything. You can just learn by hanging out and getting to know everybody. Somebody's got to be named Kinmo, I guess, ink, and someone else needs to be named Dockley, Sack. Do you want your name to be Sack? Dockley? Dockley's a cool name. That would be so cool if your name was Dockley. This is a shripu, a bridge, shripu. And when you harvest something, that's strepu. May have gotten that wrong before, sorry. That's easy enough to get wrong. Shripu and shrepu. I was thinking of making some shripu over these little rirche here. Rivers, rirche. Rivers. Let's see. What would be a good kind of shripu bridge over this rirche river? Rirche. It would be, you can just choose one way to say, there's various choices of how to say R, and you can just choose one. I use them randomly and probably wrongly sometimes. I'm not a perfect example. This is not a series of videos where I'm a perfect example of how to speak Lojban perfect. Far from it. Okay, now I feel like it's time to katna get some spashu lomudri. Spashu, acquire. Lomudri, wood. Spashu. It's a pretty word, isn't it? To spashu means to get something. So that's good. That's a basic word. You need to be able to talk about spashuing. Okay. Let's see. I spashued. Now it's getting lershi. Lershi means late. Lershi. Lershi. It is getting to be vanshi. It's vanshi now, evening. And soon it will be nichte, night. You've got the donri, the day, and jedi means day. Like the whole day. Full day. That's confusing in English, huh? But in Lojban, it's pretty clear. Jedi is the whole day, the whole thing. And you guys want some machi? I only have one, I guess. I better go shrepu, harvest. The machi, wheat. Shrepu. Which should I do first? Make my shrepu bridge, or should I shrepu, harvest? This world, I just have some tiny little wheat fields over here. Lo machi purdi shushmalu. The wheat garden or cultivated field purdi is small. Shmalu. I just want to finish my little bridge, and then I'll get to work on the wheat. Okay. I am going to Molnagao finish, because to be Molno is to be complete somehow. How do I put them there? All right, I gotta Jinru immerse Jinru. Nita lo Jashu beneath the water. Okay. So I think. Oh no, I need more Tanbo boards. Now I think you can just watch me. There's a bunch of videos of me playing without explaining anything. I think you can just watch those and figure out that Tanbo means board. Or not. Maybe you'll be like, I think Tanbo means a weird square of a weird wood square. I don't know. Maybe you need to make need to make some adjustment to add to accommodate the to also be able to. Oh, I'm out of Tanbo. I need to zbasu, make them. Zbasu. So maybe if you learned from me, if you really just learned from me playing Minecraft, you would need to make some accommodations to how it's not. There's how Tanbo in general means like a normal like board, not like a Minecraft board that's a cube of board. But other than everything here being a cube, you're pretty good. There's some likrohi down there. That's cool. That's likrohi, right? Likrohi means lava, liquid rock. Litki liquid, rokshi rock. Likrohi. There, I said, I don't. That's a weird R. Is that one even allowed? I don't know. Yeah, I'm just gonna put some of this stuff in a tanche box. This is a tanche box or a vasru thing that contains. It's both a box and a thing that contains. It's a box that contains. And there, I'm putting all my stuff in the vasru. I'm going out for a limna. I'm going to go limna swim. This is a new limna. An event of swimming. There's the thing about Lojban is Lojban in its heart of hearts is so simple, and yet Lojban as realized in reality is there's a lot of complexity to it. Where's my shripu? I wanted to go under it where that likrohi is. So Lojban has some. The basic words of Lojban and how they go together is all simple enough. There's no problems there. But there's Lojban has in the way that it deals with it. Oh no! Hey, what? Hey, no deal. I'm gonna have to go get a sword. I'm gonna have to go get a shladahi. Shladahi. Wait, what is shladahi? That's just Wolfuvi, isn't it? From like shla, shlani, long, and I feel like Oh, maybe Darchi or Harshi or something. I don't know. Anyway, Shladachi means sword. You'd think I would be carrying a sword. This is peaceful existence I'm living where I don't even have to be carrying a sword. I don't even know if I own any swords. I've just been Teshanga, farming Teshanga. This is a Shanga. The Shanga, the Sel Shanga is where the Shanga is, apparently. So around here is all the Sel Shanga. I found this place with the trees and the stuff and decided to come here to make a Shanga. And then I'm the Teshanga, and there's various things that are being the Vershanga, like these sheep. When I say Vershanga, if you're very new, I don't know how new you are. If you're old to Lojban, here's a cool word. If you know Lojban well, you'll understand why it's funny that is a word for verbose. But if you're new here, then Vershanga is the vet is a word that turns it around to get to the. We're trying to get to. I wanted to get to what's raised or produced on the Shanga, the things raised on the farm, is, and then the way we turn it around to make it so. I just want to use it so that like the first thing in the verb is the thing produced. So you turn around the verb. You can like go around the verb. You can say Shanga fo lo lanme, and then that puts the lanme, the sheep, in the fourth place. Fo. But I really don't have any swords anywhere. I don't know what. No wonder there's those Shizdahu, those Montsuta are attacking, because I don't even own a sword apparently. Why wouldn't they? So as I go and try and fight that creature that's attacking my Shanga, I will continue to explain to you the places of Shanga. How does Shanga work? Shanga is a very nice verb with 4 places. That's a lot, but you get to say a lot of things. You get to say what's raised at the farm. Otherwise, maybe you need a different word about what's raised at the farm. So that makes it a nice simple. I gotta get past my stripu here. That's my stripu, my bridge. And these are spotty plants. That's a finpe, fish. Alright, now where's the Brady enemy? I will Gunta attack the Brady enemy. Is this not where the Brady is? I want to Gunta them. Gunta means to attack as just like on a tactical level, as opposed to Jamna, which is more of a strategic attack or organized military campaign, is to Jamna, wage a military campaign. An organized Jamna against this creature would involve, I think, putting lights down here. But that's not what I'm doing. I'm just doing an undisciplined, pointless attack. What? No, I was going to attack you. Mi gunta do. Oh, I just attacked myself by not breathing enough. Okay. Here's my extremely artistic object that I made before. I hope you're deeply moved by this art. Larshu art. Larshu. Chunai larshu. Is it not art? Chularshu means is it art? And Chunai larshu means is it not art? Which the difference is, I guess, if you're saying Chularshu, it's like it's a possibility that it is art. Is that what? Is it that it's art? But if you say Chunai larshu, you're saying basically it's art. It's a possibility that it's not art. Is it true that is the possibility that it's not art true? So that's what it means to put the chunai. I mean, it doesn't mean much. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether you put the nai on chu. Is that what I was going to teach you? How to put a chu on nai? I mean a nai on chu to make rhetorical questions, and that these are spati plants. Spati. No, spati, the river plants. I don't know. Who do you want to seem like you speak to them like you speak Lojban? I gotta teach you different Lojban depending on who you're trying to impress. Depending on who you're trying to impress, it'll be totally different. So is down here where there's the bradi? Bradi means enemy. Bradi. Imitroshi pofashki filo bradi. I'm trying to discover about an enemy. Imitroshi pofashki means I'm trying to discover. If you want to say find, I'm trying to find them, then zvafahi, find the whereabouts, find where they're at. Zvafahi. This is, I guess this is a little shripu that I didn't get it all the way across the little rirche. Shripu rirche. There's some Lojban words. You only need to learn like 1,000. If only there were people. Now it's so easy to go across here. It's gonna get easier and easier. I forgot to strepu. I made a shripu. I got a shripu and shrepu and tripu. Okay. What else do you want to learn? What do you know so far? Do you know shoi? You probably know shoi. That means hello. Do you know ni hao? That also means hello. That one's from Chinese. Do you know do you know gehe? That's an emotion word that doesn't mean any emotion in particular. So you can just say that, like, if you don't want to say which emotion, but you want to say an emotion, which can make sense. There's lots of ways that can make sense. Like, what if you want to say gehe shai? Like, you don't know which emotion, but you want to say that it's very intense. Shy. So then you can say gehe shy. Without having to say which emotion, you use gehe to have something to put the shy on. So that's a reason for gehe. It's totally useful. Alright. I have so little machri in this world. I have so little wheat. So few chispa, wheat plants, chispa. So I'm going to make more chispa. I am going to sow some seeds. Sombo. Sombo. I mean, that's a useful word if you're ever, like, there's like seeds somewhere sometime. I wanna plow. Where's my plow? I need a lichchi plow. This is, all I have is a bunch of tunbru. Those are tun means like pointy, right? Tunta. I think that's from tunta, the pickaxes. But I don't seem to have any lichchi plow, hoe plow. I don't know what you say in English. English is a hard language. This is hard. It's easy speaking Lojban, but it's hard if I have to speak this English thing to you and explain to you in English. And in English, everything's complicated. In Lojban, it's like Fagri, fire, gleki, happy, Imi, Spana, I am a pawn. What? I am a pawn? I am... And then I start trying to speak English and I have to say stuff like... And it's like, wait, I guess what I said was I am a pawn? That's not... It doesn't mean I am a pawn. It sort of means I am upon, but like different. It's different. I am upon the thing. I don't know. In Lojban you always leave stuff off, so you can't just say I am upon. You must say I am upon the thing I am upon. Or however how do you speak English? You remind me how to. Alright, I'll teach you to speak Lojban, and you teach me how to speak English. Because I spoke so much Lojban I forgot, so I needed the reminders on English. Sombo. I don't know. Teaching you Sombo that'll get you started, right? So I don't know, if you're like going to a place where people are doing Lojbanic gardening, and you'll want to be up on the word Sombo, because then I plowed so many places but I only have 2 seeds. Alright, well, Tsiju means seeds. Red Tsiju. Red dot Tsiju. That's a good sentence. Red dot Tsiju. That means 2 somethings seed. Tsiju being a verb, everything being a verb. To seed is not, it's not to seed. To seed is I don't know how to say that. To like take the seeds out of. Vim chulo Tsiju, remove the seeds. To be a seed. To Tsiju. It's a verb meaning to be a seed. So I'm going to give them some machri. Finally got some machri to feed to my lanme here. This is a very simple little farm here. I've just been Lojbaning more than managing to run this farm, I think. There, alright. Now at least I have a few lanme. They're very cute lanme. Maybe I should dye them colors. They can't even use up that much wheat, so I'll put it away in the tanche. Mi punji lo machi lo tanche. I put punji. Punji, that's a basic verb. I don't know how much Lojban everybody in the audience knows, but I'm guessing, on average, my average student, Lohetadni Pojunrsha, the average student who is now attending, I think you probably maybe have heard of Punji before, but I think you probably don't know that Puj and Puhi are the Rafsi. You're probably not Rolraftre. Rolraftre means knowing all of the Rafsi, but I'm not Rolraftre. I didn't know Puj, but I might have been able to tell you Puhi. So a Punji places the Serpuhi on or at the Terpuhi. So the Terpuhi is like inside of the box. Or another similar word that you'll also find useful is setra, to insert something into. So if you're just putting it on top of a thing, then you're punji. But if you're inserting it into some things, or into the inside of something, then sometimes you're setra. You're setra the selseha into the terseha. So you can say te setra with a separate word, te setra, or you can say tersetra. The thing you're inserting into is the tersetra. That's one, puts it as one word. Or since there's seha, you can just say terseha. A terseha is something that you insert something into. So it takes a lot of, you might know that secha means insert without necessarily also, like, it's a whole thing to put together to understand, to like, if you, it's a lot of, it takes a lot of practice getting it into your ears to be able to, when you hear something like terseha, for that to obviously be something that something is inserted into. I think there's few, if any, people who are that familiar with setra yet, but we are. So we're learning Lojban together. We're making Lojban together. even if we don't make up anything, and we just look up that the Rafsi is Seha for Setcha, and then Punji has Puj, and then if we start making Puj words, then we didn't like change Lojban as in like Lojban, we didn't like make up new rules or whatever, but nobody's going around making a bunch of Puj words. You see what I mean? So like there's what Lojban is, like theoretically, there's like all sorts of proposals of like maybe Puj should be the Rafsi for Punji. And like people who speak Lojban will know Punji mostly. And they might know Puj, and they might know Seha. They might know what you're talking about if you say a Terseha. And they might, if they saw this video. But this is, I'm making so many videos that not everyone will have seen the same videos. So even if someone's a Lojban student learned from my videos, you might not be able to assume that they know Terseha. But you can just say it, and if they don't understand, then they should say Kiha. Here's my nice sword. I knew I had a sword somewhere. This world is crazy. Thanky. Thanky means like ordered according to its own set of rules that do not correspond to an exterior set of rules. Or something. I don't know. It probably just means English crazy. But I think of it as meaning something something sophisticated and complicated in Lojbanic like that. But we haven't really like agreed on that. So like, I don't know, Lojban exists on many different levels, doesn't it? And it is what you make of it, really. Do you think we should say terseha all the time for something that things are inserted into? Is that how we should talk? Is that how Lojban should sound? I like the word lintosha. Like this is sharfi, this is precipitation. It's sharfi. The sir sharfi is where it rains onto, like the ground here is the sir sharfi, and the tersharfi is the sky that it's falling from. Tersharfi, so that's to precipitate. Lintosha is another nice word though. Sharfi is fine. That's fine. Sharfi is fine. Sharfi, basic word. Basic v'havla, child word v'havla, sharfi. And you got some other, oh, this is some other sharfi, that's cool. Jar sharfi is closer to rain. This one, jar sharfi, that's if you, specifically means rain. Because sharfi can also be snow or other things. And, but lintosha is it's as a light rain. Lintosha, a drizzle. Lintosha. So this isn't. It's only raining a little. I'd say. I get to use the pretty word lintosha. Don't you think? Don't you think that's fair if I get to use lintosha? I am shrepu lojbari. I am harvesting the berries. I am gonna plant some more berries because I like berries. Oops, can't plant a. I mean, not kaklepo sombelosh bari. Kipo lo lamdushusvati. I could not plant the berries because the lamp was zvati. I mean, you don't, in English, you don't say that things are at, and I don't know how you talk in English. English is funny. The Lojban is so simple, and the English keeps making it sound funny. Like I say, Lojbari shutvati, the berry is at a location. And what did I just say in English? The berry is at a location. I mean, that is what Lojbari shutvati means. Because you just don't say what the selzvati is. The selzva. Zva for zvati. So the location something's at is a selzva. You don't, and I'm not saying what the selzva is because it seems obvious. So zvati, Lo toknu shuzvati. I mean, the selzva is like here on top of this dirt. So that's where is the selzva. You know, you can say something is at somewhere, like, lo lanme shuzvati lo shange. The sheep are at the farm. Okay, that's as much as I can teach right now. Mi wonmo poshtusha. I feel a sense of completion about teaching. Mi wonmo poshtusha. Shohotadni. Bye, students. Shohotadni.